Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Jones. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dropping back, it's Turner. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass is caught and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff from the shotgun.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Turner looking to make a play here. Ball carrier running through tackles. The returner heads out of bounds. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the broken tackle there produces a sack. Makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. The back's got it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're trying to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He knocks this one right through. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Back to throw. It's Turner. Contact as he threw it. Catch is made down the middle. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
7, LSU 3.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to extend the play. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. And now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. The returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings them 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
LSU offense will take over first and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Tight end makes the grab. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Pressure is coming. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to third and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on fourth and goal. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's complete downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On third down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Send the back in motion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Turner. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, it's a reverse. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wheeler. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes a spectacular diving catch. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Carlo Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Rifles this football to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. It's an option look. He decides to keep it here. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back in motion now. Handoff to the single back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 21, Ohio State 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Ohio State 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Back to pass. It's Turner. The tight end has got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with...
They'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Single back, takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Makes a quick grab. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Can he make it to the marker? Powers through. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play action here on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Turner. That pass is caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming.
On the set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, 4th and short, got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Dropping back, it's Turner. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
And now a crucial PAT attempt. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Okay, but just 5 seconds remaining. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Remember, he did have one blocked earlier. This time, it's for the win. And the kick is good. The offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in field goal position quickly. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.